Hey, good morning, gamers. Welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. I'm your host, Adam Blue, 30-plus year video game enthusiast and industry analyst. And today for February 12th, 2025, I'll go through the latest gaming news, what I've been playing, speculation. We've got State of Play coming later today, and you know what? Depending how work goes, because I even have to get off here like right before 8:30 because I have a meeting right at 8:30 that's very important. And I think I might then be done with work or some of my work, or I might have a gap by the time of the State of Play, so I might live stream that. We'll see. If I think I'll be able to, I'll schedule it. We'll see how work goes. But State of Play. Well, I'm going to speculate that in a second. I found so much news, and it's funny. I actually got up later than I meant to. It's crazy storm came in last night, and we have that issue where the office floods if we're not careful. So it was like I think 3 a.m. and it was just the rain was just so loud, and my wife was like, "We need to go down there and kind of make sure." So we just lifted up the fake grass that's in that corner of near the house, and then we do have some like water absorption pads down here. Luckily, nothing happened, but then we get back to sleep and we don't fall asleep. We get to bed and then like it starts hailing like crazy, and we have a few what do you call them, sun windows, that are in the roof, and so that gets really loud. Anyway, because of that, I woke up at like way later than I wanted to, but still time to get the youngest ready, walk him to school, get this prepared. But boy, when I sat down to start pulling news, because I want to talk about the Smurfs 2 game, but there's a lot of news. So we're going to do this like quick, I don't know, there's a term for it, right? Quick shot of news. Yes, skylights. Thank you, Astronomist. That's the other word. I'm bad with words this morning. And yeah, we're going to go through all these news items. So to start, we're going to go with what I've been playing. Yes, Smurfs 2. I'll talk about that a little more. Actually, I can't wait to talk about that in depth because, again, objectively, these Smurf games seem to be some of the best video games I've played. It Takes Two, a little more with the wife. We got to this boss that was really hard, and I think we figured out what to do. We just got to the point where we're like, we're done. We'll play later. And then I think I played a little Godzilla. So not too much. I would say the majority of my time was spent on Smurfs 2. So speed run, any percent news run. Yeah, let's do that then. First of all, PlayStation announced the State of Play for February 12th. It's going to be 2 p.m. Pacific time, so that's like 4 Central. I could be done in time. I wouldn't mind doing a live stream State of Play. Again, if I do that, I will schedule it. But here's the thing. I have no idea what to expect from this, just because even Sony hasn't known really what to do with themselves for the past year or so. And not in a bad way, just more of all companies are like this. So I'm really curious what they could possibly announce. And these State of Plays, are these usually, I don't know if this is a State of Play where they announce new things, broadcast to feature news and updates on upcoming titles. So does that mean they could have new announcements? And here's the thing, we've heard recently that they canceled a lot of games. Bunch of live service games. One was God of War. They had a Twisted Metal a couple of years ago, or even just a year ago, that they were working on that they canceled. So it's like there's not a lot of games. So yeah, that's Ultronymous. Good point. This could be fun because there could be a lot of surprises, and I am not going to, like, let's say that they showcase a lot of like new titles, but they're like smaller games. I'm going to be completely happy with that. I don't need Sony to worry about a big budget prestige like AAA title. What I am banking on more this time than ever, however, is Bloodborne in some capacity. I don't know if they would do a complete remake like the Blue Point Demon Souls, or their plan is just to remaster it. And I don't know if it would be Blue Point or it would be Miyazaki himself from Software, his team. And it sounds, because it's from interviews, and I don't know if it's just the wordplay, the translations, but it really sounds like Miyazaki has a liking of Bloodborne a lot, where he really wants to do something cool with it. And I think, and here's the thing, if it comes out on PS5, like if they announce it's coming on PS5 and it's going to take advantage of the PS5 Pro, and it's not coming out on PC, That's going to be crazy. I think it's going to come out on PC, though. I think they're going to talk about PS5 Pro. I mean, yeah, they're going to mention PS5 Pro, but I think Sony is really going to speak on PC alongside PlayStation. But I think they're going to always have that little thing to make the PlayStation seem a little more of... they're trying to get people to play on that platform. I get it. But it's more about the service. So, yeah, I don't want to speculate on that right now. But that's happening later today. Can't wait. Alan Wake 2 has sold over 2 million copies and is finally profitable. That's kind of crazy. Came out not last year, but the year before. I remember when it came out, people were talking about it. And I didn't think it would be my type of game because there's a lot of narrative involved. And the gameplay aspects that it does have aren't supposed to be like mechanically driven. They're just... So that's why I never played. And I played the first ones because I know it had like a American Nightmare add-on. And I thought those were okay. And even those, yeah, but anyway, I guess the point is, so it has sold, it took 2 million copies to be profitable. I don't know if that's good or bad. With being made or being backed by Epic, having the graphics it does, maybe that makes sense. But I think the interesting thing about this, and that's a whole other tab that it's related to this, that I had open to speak on with this. Let me see if I can find that. Is that, no. Okay, we'll find it later, but basically because it's now profitable, they're actually now working on Control 2. Did I have that maybe here? Yeah, Control 2 enters full production as Alan Wake 2 has finally recouped development costs. I'm about halfway through Control, and that's actually pretty fun. I think the way the world looked, I got bored of that, and I think I just needed to move on. It's an Office. But I would like to finish that. It was a PS5, I believe, that I started it on, so halfway through. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's right. On the Portal, I used the cloud streaming to go into to play Control, and it continued where I was. So that's gonna happen. Okay, I got to close some of these tabs as we go because there's a lot of stuff. Okay, there's that. All Xbox exclusive games coming to PlayStation and rumored releases. The reason I wanted to hold this article is because I really think. No, I really think, I say it like that, but I don't really think because I didn't say it earlier. But I'm of the opinion that it's possible that in this state of play, does Sony announce a bunch of Xbox games, or do they want to minimize that? You know what I mean? It's almost like, well, here's games, PlayStation, they're from Microsoft. And is that the messaging Sony wants, or do they not care? And they're almost like, hey, here's more games so you could just stay on our platform. I don't know. Find that interesting, though. Crytek laying off 15% of a workforce and placing Crysis 4 on hiatus. So that last line is crazy. I mean, layoffs are happening all the time, but to put Crysis, yeah, Hunt Showdown developers, yeah, they just laid off. So I guess that's the related issue here. But Crysis 4, I never beat 3. That's the only one I never beat. I might need to go back to that. I remember when I first got it, my PC could barely handle it. And this was the third one. It's been like that with all of them. And then I finally was able to, and I mean like doing, the 60, was it 4K at that time with Crysis 3? I think it was 1080. Should I go back and beat it? Actually, let's look and see if it goes back that far. How much of Crysis can it show on here? No, showing Crysis 2, 21 hours. January 1st, 1970. Yeah, obviously that didn't happen. Crysis Warhead, which was like that sort of add-on quasi-sequel to Crysis, 5 hours. And then Crysis Wars. But yeah, I played the original Crysis on PC, and I remember it specifically. It was the first house I owned, still, on my own. And I finally built a PC. Actually, I built my PC so when Crysis came out, I could run it. But it wasn't until the last level, which is insane because you fight those aliens in like a crazy setting, the computer was chugging. My computer was fine the whole time until the end. Autonomous, they could show them off specifically to highlight people can get Xbox games on PlayStation like a new selling point. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If they're going to do that or if they want to avoid that messaging in some way, I don't know. Okay. Saber got the contract to develop Halo Anniversary because its CEO offered to do it for free. I remember when they announced, the remake of Halo, and it was Saber, and it's like, okay, but When Saber was asked to pitch to Microsoft for the chance to remaster the original Halo, he decided to tell the platform holder that the estimated cost to him would be zero. Wow. I said I'd do it for free because it's Halo. It's the biggest franchise in the world at the time. I said it's like putting a Harvard diploma on your wall. Yeah. After Xbox said he had to propose some sort of number, he proposed $4 million, assuming no other studio would be able to make such a low bid. Interesting. But Microsoft applies certain clauses to contracts which reduces his royalty to zero. Oh. Yeah, so that's why they've been working with them, because they worked on Halo 2 and Master Chief Collection. Wow, that's a kind of a cool story right there. Not that you should always do your work for free, but I think this is a case where the guy at Saber liked Halo because it's Halo. And he's like, man, I just want to do this. And that opened the door for him to do other games. That's cool. Oh, wait a minute. One of its new tasks working on the Master Chief Collection was porting its Xbox 360 remaster Halo Anniversary Xbox One, but Cart said Microsoft forgot to send a contract for that part of the work until just before the game was released. He refused to sign the contract unless Microsoft removed the clause that killed the previous Halo Anniversary royalties. Microsoft, oh wow, who called Google, agreed to modify the contract. Saber's royalties for his part of the match. Oh, okay. Tens of millions of dollars. Cart said Microsoft's contractual oversight was what gave Saber the money it needed to stop relying on publishers. Wow. So I did not know all of this. And it makes sense. So Tim Willits, again, who's with id Software, and he helped bring Space Marine 2 out with Saber. So we gotta look out for Saber. This is a story of a development house that's so into gaming that they were willing to make a game for free that then that got them the clout they needed to make the games they want to make. And I think that's awesome. Really cool story. We don't need to read that. Let's see. This is about Bobby Kotick talking about, it's not true, we actually had a bad acquisition. We bought the company that was in Manchester that did the driving game for Xbox, and it was called, they're talking about, not Forza, but, there was that other racing game on Xbox that was so good. And then they went on to do the racing game, Bizarre Creations. Is that what he's talking? Yeah, Bizarre Creations. Kotick's referring to Bizarre Creations behind Project Gotham Racing. No, Activision messed them up. They made so many good games until they bought them. Oh, the days, early Xbox playing Project Gotham Racing, the custom soundtrack that existed on the Xbox back then, the custom soundtracks don't exist like that anymore, where it actually replaces the music in the game. So like if the round is starting, the music starts and then it stops for the music of the track. It doesn't do that anymore. Okay, so here's, this just showed up. The Nightling demo now available for PC. And I'm like, what's Nightling? Another Saber game, if we're talking about Saber Interactive. And it's saying that the demo is available, but I don't see any demo. So let me show you guys this game. Yeah, if you could see here, look at that. It's Breath of the Wild. He was just bouncing around on mushrooms, gliding around on his shield. It's like the shield is your main weapon. You go around with the shield, slide around. It's basically a Breath of the Wild clone. I want to play this. But where's the demo? It says the demo is available now. Like even here. Play on Steam. It doesn't say now, but there's a place where it says the demo is, well, it says play now on Steam, so. And I'm just gonna wait. See the Nightling, and then, oh, I spelled that. And then it says demo. I click on it. I don't know if they messed up, but let's go to the discussion, see if anyone's saying, where's the demo? No. I seem like I'm the only one then that knows anything about this. The game looks cool, so there you guys go. All right. Let me close. Oh, yeah, that's some good looking cool graphics. That's probably like, pre-rendered or whatever, but Oh yeah, look at that platforming, double jumping, sliding on a shield. I would be playing this right now if the demo was available right now. That's so weird. Okay. What we're gonna do next is I want to show you guys that Smurfs game. I know Smurfs, why? But if you've been part of the Blue Gamer MCU, you know that the Smurfs game is something recent that I've discovered since that third Smurfs game to be like, wow, there's actually these good Smurfs games that exist. Or you don't call it a good Smurf game, you call it a good game about Smurfs. Okay, let's do this. So, and what I brought up last time was how that first Smurfs game, which I beat, it's not long, but there's still more I could do, and I don't know why it wants to turn on my VR headset every time. Okay, it might cause a little stuttering. Okay, yeah, for some reason it launched Steam VR every time I play this game. Can this game be played in VR? Okay. It's fitting the Blue Gamer likes the Blue Smurfs. Oh, that's kind of funny. Even though, yeah, like I said, I watched the cartoon when I was a kid, but I never cared about them. I, like, moved on from that so fast. Okay, and I was even on a previous video, I smelled Smurfs with a PH, because that's how much I don't pay attention. Okay. So here's what, you guys saw that Smurfs 3 game before, sure, and the Smurfs 1 I played recently. This Smurfs 2 game is very similar. I would say the main difference is the camera works more of as like a third-person shooter camera, right? You can even hold down, so even in the other game, you had that little thing that was shooting stuff. Oh, here's some secrets. This is the same, like you were cleaning the grass, like there was the red corrupted grass that you're turning green. This, you have a green crystal gun that you shoot corrupted crystals like you see back there. So it's almost the same thing, but here's the other difference, as you can see, is with the controls. You see how you hold down left trigger and it's more like a third-person shooter. Let's get that taken care of. So it's interesting, the game is similar. Okay, I don't need Smurf lore. It's funny, out of all the cutscenes I skip, which is all, this still has an interesting narrative, I guess, because the last level of the first game, the bad guy, his name is Gargamel, he's just a human. And I guess you're in his attic and he's cooking something. This game starts off in his attic and you guys decide to team up. So it's like a direct continuation. Oh, that looks cool. Oh yeah, look at that sideways jump. Anyway. Lots of puzzle solving, so let's grab that. Throw that here. Open that up. Do I... What the... What am I doing? Okay, let's try this again. What? Do I jump on that, maybe? Okay. Or is that another one of these? Oh. Do I have to get it right on it or something? There we go. Wait, why is my... Alright, it's like I'm having trouble with just the basics. Let's try this again. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's get into some real gameplay here. Alright. And then again, more crystals, and... Oh, I have to switch. So... And it didn't seem the third game did this, so it's interesting that the first and second game has sort of... They went down the path of, like, the Mario Sunshine, in a way. I feel like it's more of they borrowed sort of that main gameplay mechanic. And then... oh no, you did it. A direct Smurfquel. Smurfs are Smurfs who live in the hood. Wow, you know a lot of this stuff. Okay, no. Okay, looks like I'll go in here. I think it might be like a... a challenge room. Okay. Oh yeah, I did one of these before. If I remember correctly, I think I'm just shooting stuff. Oh, but it does say labyrinth, so maybe I need to be quick. I have to kill 21 for these things. And I wonder if I have to kill them in each section before I move on. Yeah, and the shooting is very basic. There's shooting, but there's a lot of good like controls. Like you saw it right there, how I did that double jump kind of dodge. There's also like a shotgun blast you can sort of do. Let me do on this guy. That's with the B button.
Ready to taste my arrows?
Yeah, there's bigger guys I'll show you here in a second like this. You get like the slow-mo arrow that you throw, which is pretty interesting. Okay, I normally don't get hit. What's going on? Oh, here we go. Ooh, 2 at once. I'll have to remember that. Oh no, that always gets me. Oh, I don't have any arrows. Oh yeah, you see at the bottom left, that's like the other thing that... Okay. Oh, totally missed him. Oh, wow. You have to really be far away or jump just at the right time. Okay. They've seen what I did there. What did I do? Bronze, silver. So I still have chances. Okay. So you saw what the rewards were, and that actually goes to the upgrades. There's a lot of upgrading to this, which is pretty interesting. So first you have upgrades. Oh, in each substance you can shoot out, which first is this green stone, the push all, that was the other one, the stick all, that's like the honey. And then you can see where you can upgrade. And then you could choose the powers, like the effect it has. I haven't messed with that much, but you can like change it up, excuse me, on the fly if you want. And then there's the capacities for the different moves. Oh, I unlocked an ice arrow. Oh. What is that? Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to use that later. But, okay, so I should... Oh, yeah. Grab this. Shoot that.
I should be able to use the last substance I picked up to continue.
Kind of a weird way to put that. I don't know what he means by that. Unless just... Oh, there's not another one here? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, will it close eventually? Well, let me get all the other secrets here. Yeah, though, when you see the little leaves like the first game, or a leaf or a feather, that's like the checkpoint. Okay, getting all that. Yeah, and even though you're supposed to do this to clear the area, like I'm at 70% on this map. Oh, something over here. It also provides your XP for leveling. It's like green crystals, green stones. So it's like, I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Okay, that was weird. All right. I wonder, I do this in games a lot, when there's like an alternate route, how far will I go? And it's like, well, no, you need to go back to where you were. I was already here. No, I wasn't already here. This is a different area. It's made to go back. Okay, so, Any other crystals around? I hope I'm not really just going backwards. So the honey, you shoot it, freezes stuff. And that's the thing, I do have this like third dash. Okay, good, I haven't been here. No, I have been here. I just didn't get this. Because... You know what? Well, if this thing is empty, I have done this. Okay, I've done this. Let's head back. I don't even have any more honey, so I have to... Oh, it doesn't even let you go? That's, kind of weird. Oh, wait, I think there was... But I'll grab this one. Alright, and then back there you saw like that little seesaw? Is that what that is? And you can use it to... What do you do? You freeze it, yeah, so that when you get on it, it doesn't go back down. Okay, so another thing, and I don't... So when there's enemies, here's another thing this game does really well, and I wish I was able to show it. I guess I could have earlier, but I think I was in the middle of a bunch of fighting, because I gotta jump to my meeting here shortly. Okay, so I do have to go back, get that substance, open that back up, and I probably have to jump. Actually, no, let's do it real quick. Oh, yes, I remember this now. So that led me back to an area I've already been to, because I haven't been here before. That's right. It's like a little hub area. I totally forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, if you butt stomp, which is another move, or dash into a mushroom, it makes you jump higher. You know what? I feel like in our ancient history, when there was giants and dwarves and elves, there was probably mushrooms people were jumping off of to fly around. Every game has mushrooms you jump off of. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is probably a boss, but I gotta get to the meeting I was talking about. But anyway, guys, that's Smurfs 2, and I don't know if it was that exciting from what you saw, because I was in a transitionary period from I was in a hub spot of a level to go get that thing so I could open that door, so that might have not been as exciting, but like this first Smurfs game, that's something, how these two Smurfs and Smurfs 2 are related, even that demo of the third one. When I start, I don't want to put it down. The game is constantly giving you stuff to do and not slowing you down. Excellent May games. Anyway, I'm going to head out. Thanks for joining me this morning. Have a good rest of the day. I'll let you know if I'm going to be on the State of Play later today or do a live stream of that, so keep an eye out for that. And then until tomorrow, be cool. See you.